And leaning up against this one is this guy.
Unkindled, though.
That we are.
And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you.
And if it isn't the red eyes, we get cracked red eye orbs so we can invade.
Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage embers for briefly heightened strength for your duty. What else are
Let's make sure you exhaust his dialogue.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonhard, the Ringfinger.
After a while, you can talk to him again and he'll give you his name.
I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness.
Oh yes, he's talking about Londo.
Ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
And he gives us the key for that.
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Now, he is kind of tough at this point in the game.
If you fancy a proper red eye orb, then kill. He has been. I can see.
He can... Anyway, he's pretty tough. He's a Dark Wraith, so I would suggest waiting till later, but that is another next step. Now, if you want, you can wait. I usually wait. You don't have to wait. But after you speak to that dude about the Dark Wraith dude, and he gives you the key, you want to be in the high wall of Lothric. You want to take the bonfire in the tower, come back down here to this area where we found Grey Rat, and where we moved on. You know, that's where you would go to traverse further along and come down here. It's like I said, where we got Grey Rat, this gate is still locked and closed, but now we can unlock and open. Isn't that a wonderful thing? I'm going to drink up this. And I am going to do this. Well, the Burn Man is anyway. And we will be on this side of the area. There will be a Dark Wraith standing right there. See him? There he is. You can just sneak up on him. Yeah, he's tough. If you're not the Burn Man. And you get the Red Eye Orb, and the Red Eye Orb can allow you to invade anytime you want, and it is literally a red eye orb. So what do we do next? Next up, you will find Leonhard, whatever his name is, right here in Firelink Shrine. Later on in the game, and after you've done some, after you got a few Peltongs.
Aha, you found a proper red eye. Brilliant. I knew you were no ordinary man.
I'm the Burn Man. And you get the applause gesture.
Invade and pillage all you like. And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
Actually, that's what you would happen, or what would happen to you if you got the Red Eye Orb.
Now in and come.
After you've spoken to him, if you have gotten at least one Peltong to hey baby, Rosaria, you would then, after that dialogue with Leonhard, you'll then see him here in the bedchamber.
Ah, so you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger. But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie, but do not force your romance upon the rest of us. Rosaria's fingers, otherwise you are free, but do not.
Now, we move on. When you return to the bedchamber, you will note Rosaria has died. And there's something here. Black Eye Orb. Now, if you look at the Black Eye Orb, should be right here, right? Okay, and you read the description. Have faith, her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and returning victorious. Black Eye is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze toward Irithil. So, we have to find out where this person, and who this person that killed our beloved Rosaria is. To invade the murderer's world, we have to go here in Aldrich's area and take this elevator up to the higher portions where Gwendolyn's chamber was. Yes, this used to be a bonfire. Back in Dark Souls 1, this was a bonfire. That room was where you fought Ornstein and Smaug. I just want to make sure there are no items here. Nope. Okay, cool. So, we go here, and in Dark Souls 1 you would come from this bonfire, you would go back here, and you'd see a rather magnificently large image of a beautiful woman with huge tits. And you will feel the Black Eye Orb quivering. In which case, you can get the Sun Princess's ring, that's her ring, and you can use this. Who would it be?
Well, never expected to see you here.
King?
Couldn't resist her
Ringfinger Leonhard.
in all her festering glory.
There he is.
And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sowed the seeds, I'll clean the mess. I, Leonhard, swear my vows to the goddess.
He's got a great deal of resistance for a mage or sorcerer type.
No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin.
And you can get his equipment. As you can see, he flasks a lot. That's alright, because I can too. Yeah, that was just... Goddamn walls. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
With her soul.
You're out.
Isn't flesh enough for a son?
And that's it.
Blessed Rosaria.
So from him, you will return to your world. With her soul, you could pop it. This is her soul, by the way. As you can see, it's very, very twisted. You could pop it, or you can return it. What do you think the Birdman would do? I'm not letting this fine lady die. So we are going to restore her soul. And she revives, as though nothing happened. And now you can offer pale tongues, which I don't have any. You can do whatever you were doing originally. And that's not all. If you go to the Shrine Handmaiden, you can now buy his equipment. Because nothing says I killed you like stealing their equipment and buying it. So, where is it? It is right here. Okay, so this is what he had. He had the garb, which is pretty decent. It's got some good resistances and physical defense. His gauntlet, same thing. And his trousers. And if you combine all that...
Ashburn.
Huh? if you combine all that with his hat, you get a pretty decent garb, actually. So that is Leonhard Ringfinger's side quest and Rosaria's side quest.